Your Hoops Nation, James Mooney coming at you live from Westchester. Here with Corin Chesterton.
What's up?
We're gonna get right into it. We're not gonna waste any time. Power rankings, 9 through 1. Let's get after it. Alright, so what's gonna happen is this. Corin and I have not discussed who we feel should be in whatever order. This is completely on our own.
Yep.
Corin has his opinions, I have mine. We will write our opinion on the board and reveal it to you and see if we agree or disagree.
Yep.
All right.
Because we all know Mooney's a dummy.
So, we got some props. All right, with our whiteboards, we got our markers.
Feel like
all right,
Buddy Page.
and here we go. So, at number 9, write your team.
This should be a gimme.
Should it? All right, ready?
Hold up.
Just so you know, you gave me like a dead marker.
It's Walmart, man. $3.
Ready?
$2. 1, 2, 3. What you got?
Globo.
Global. I got free agency.
No way.
Scotty Q and the boys.
You're crazy.
Scotty Q and the
All right,
boys.
here we go. Here's my reason. Globo. You're 0-5 or 0-4. You haven't won a game and you lost to free agents.
Yeah, but
are you smoking crack?
I look at potential. All right.
Listen.
Darren Douglas, prove to me you're good, man. You got a jump shot. I always tell you, drive to the basket. It gets clogged up. Dude, be aggressive. Be a team player. You know, sometimes you pass the ball a little too much. Be aggressive. But you guys, you guys aren't my last team. Free agency, Scotty Q can't carry that team as much as I like him.
But
They're coming in my last spot.
here, I 100% agree with you. Globo has a ton of potential. Like, the potential there is incredible. It really is.
I know.
Darren Douglas, Devin Mera, right? Matt Yancey, that whole team right there.
Michael Luco, like,
Yeah, there's no.
that's my guy.
Listen, there's no excuse for why they're 0-4, whatever they are. There's absolutely zero excuse.
I know. Well, yeah, I got caught up in that first game. They played Massacosta really well. And
They
although
did.
I almost switched it around tonight, free agency, you almost didn't come in number 9.
You almost beat Massacosta. Like, incredible, incredible. Matt Stein is awesome.
That's what I'm saying. I have him down. He's a stud.
Matt Stein is a stud. He is single-handedly just putting that team on
I went
his
over
back.
at halftime to look at the score, and he was walking to get some water.
They
I
were
tried
winning at halftime.
I tried to give him a little
against
hand slap, you know, like good game. He was locked in. He didn't even want to like talk to me. I guess he knows I'm the jinx.
That too.
Free agency, you're number 9, nueve. You're not going anywhere.
All right. So that's our number 9. All right, number 8. Let's go, Corin. Although I think I already know. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Free agency.
Global Gym, aka Average Joe's. You do not have the right to be called Global Gym. I'm sorry. You're coming in the 8th spot. You have not pulled off a victory yet.
Listen, alright, my reasoning simple. Free agency, you beat Globo. Globo, you have not won. So Globo, you have to, literally by that rule alone, should be number 9 and free agency number 8. So I see your point. We're on to the next one.
You already know how I feel about you, Global. Stop being the Average Joe's.
7. Here we go.
Oh, who's my 7th squad?
Yep. Go to your notes.
Who's my 7th squad? Oh, here we go. This one hurts me.
Hurry up.
Sorry. Oh, man.
I don't think this team's gonna like who I thought is number 7.
This one, I'm sorry, guys.
1, 2, 3.
Who you got?
Pippin.
I got the Bombers!
Bombers!
And that's my
What?
squad. That's why I put the sad face. I'm sorry. It hurts me to write this, but you guys
You are. Alright, now.
are
Alright.
straight trash right now.
I need to drug test my employees because
straight trash.
here's the bottom line.
Straight trash. Pippin's trash
What is
too.
Pippin's
trash also.
Hold on.
I go on future earnings and future
Alright, so
potential.
you're-
Pippin may
Not
Here
May.
to the, oh, not May.
It's
tracks
done.
papers, fireworks,
Yeah.
all filed everything.
AJ, Antoine Johnson, has left Massa Coastal. He is now on Pippen and Easy.
Breaking news.
That is a huge loss to Massa Coastal and a huge addition to Pippen.
That's
but what I'll say is this. What Pippen doesn't have is one, leadership. Two is they're still undersized. And three, Mario is too big to be on the perimeter.
Yeah, he doesn't move around.
Nothing against you, Mario. You can shoot the hell out of the ball from three. But at the same time, I feel like you have such a big advantage down low that if you just played every now and then around the paint, you could cause damage and create at least better floor spacing. Or at least more balance. Because right now it's just 5 guys around the perimeter. And now with AJ in the mix, you know, where do you throw him? You know,
I know
how are they
AJ
gonna
Mario
shoot the
could
ball?
clash heads.
So now, why do you think Bombers
Dude,
is number 7?
They've really fallen for me. It's just I watched them tonight and they didn't look the same. You know, it's like I'm getting
Chucked up.
It's like
that's your
you know,
team.
like,
That's your team. You told me. Don't jump on my team. Don't jump on
there's
the
a point
bandwagon.
you got to break up in every relationship, and I think right now the Bombers. I think it's just not working out for us right now, and I apologize, but you know I think we just got to go separate ways. There's no team chemistry really.
No.
Not really. I didn't see it.
What are you just basing?
No,
it?
I didn't.
Listen,
I
this
watched
is their
tonight.
second loss. Pippen and Easy still has a losing record.
It doesn't look. I'm good at seeing the future. I don't like what I see with the Bombers right now. A lot of other teams are showing me things to really improve themselves and like get ready for upcoming games. The Bombers are just not doing it, man.
So what don't you see?
I just don't see them. I don't see it panning out well.
Listen, Bombers. I think he's just basing this on your loss to McBuckets tonight.
It still could be. It could.
That is
That's still
and you know
fresh
what?
in my memory.
You know what it is? It's the way you were beat tonight.
It
didn't
was
look good.
ugly. It was ugly.
It was ugly. It was definitely ugly. But I will say this, Bombers, I'm not taking anything away from you.
He's trying to jump on your backs now. Like, come on, man.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
He's like your boy when you have your girl and like he's brushing her up because he knows you're about to push that aside. He's trying to get with. Come on. Don't fall for me.
I'm not a homewrecker, but you already kicked them out of your house.
No, I still
I
got
gotta
their
give them
number.
another
I
happy
still got
home.
them on the Snapchat. I'll still send you some photos on the Snapchat. Like my man Rex. Let's move on.
All right. So there you have it. We are at now what, number 6?
6.
Oh man, here we go. Are you ready?
Hold on.
Corn, is this an essay or are you just writing a team
Let's
name?
go.
1, 2, 3. Dubset.
Dubset? Pippin ain't easy, aka Pippin is always easy to beat.
This is
You're trash, Pippin. But you're better than my Bombers.
This is honestly blasphemy. Dubset, listen, nothing against you.
Dubset's got a squad.
You had a terrible first 2 weeks. You had a great last 2 weeks, and then you didn't get blown out by Dynasty, but it just showed that there's just something missing.
Dynasty's
you
good,
guys
though.
are very, very, very inconsistent.
Tell me, who wins in the game?
But you're young. Anything can happen. Who wins what game?
Pippin or Dubset?
Dubset. Dubset. Number one, here's what I think hurts Dubset. Dubset has like 10 guys. You wrote,
you got
and
a
you
lot
pretty
of
much
guys.
balance your minutes between everyone, which I get it. But Ben
You guys are
Moss,
young.
the GM, you cannot have 10 guys on a roster. And
Last season he had like 3
No,
guys, so he
but
tried
here's
to
the thing.
compensate with
So
it
you
by
have
bringing
10
like 30 guys.
Yes, 10 guys, and they're all committed. They're here every game, every Monday and Thursday they're here. So
They could run a 5-on-5 practice if they needed to.
there's no way you guys could ever get into flow. If you guys honestly start to hand out roles to everyone, Ben, say, hey, listen, you're about a 20-minute a game guy. You're a 40-minute a game guy. You have to establish that because otherwise it's like, how can anyone get into a rhythm or flow? Because it's running time. All of a sudden, you think you've played 10 minutes, but really the clock says 3, or whatever the case might be. It's just you're not getting enough minutes. You're not getting enough touches. It's hard for you guys to get a rhythm. again, you've been inconsistent. You had a terrible first 2 weeks, had a great 2 weeks.
I know that.
And then it's just, you lost again tonight. So,
well, Pippen, here's my reason on Pippen. You know, they're trash. You know, they think they're getting AJ, but even MJ couldn't help them right now, all right? MJ couldn't help Pippen. You like that little play on words there?
Steve Schwarzbaum is going to kill you, just so you know.
You guys are happy about AJ? You have a bye week, you're probably out celebrating? Be careful what you wish for, right? Him and Mario could start clashing. You know, Steve maybe moves to point, wants to shoot a little more too. Everybody gets trigger happy. I don't know.
All right, I get it. All right, are we on to number 5? Uh-oh. Here we go. Who did I put? Oh, yeah. Ready? See, this is why I take. This is why
Here it is. Number 5.
Number 5.
Dub set up in the piece. AKA Ben Moss in White Plains High School.
Alright.
He's got his whole graduating class on his team.
Here's the deal. Bombers, your loss tonight really, really hurt you. I had you definitely above 5.
Bombers were such a bad loss.
Your loss to McBuckets tonight was bad. And you lost convincingly. You just didn't look good. And I don't feel confident putting you any higher simply because, you know, you just looked a little out of sorts. I think if you look at the whole scheme of the...
Tim Munch wasn't there though.
You know what? That's actually an extremely, extremely good
And he's playing better. You guys are still up on my thing. I threw you
Listen,
guys out
this
the
isn't
window.
tough. I mean, this is tough. This isn't easy. But here's the thing. You have no inside presence, right?
Well, Tim, that's
but
why
he's
Tim,
not an inside
He's
presence.
not, but he tried to play it against Adam Crowd.
But he guarded.
I know.
But they have no post player. They have no like guy to feed the ball inside. And when they get the ball inside, these guys miss their layups.
I know.
I will not say names.
Pete! Pete!
Like I said, I will not say names.
Stop working out, man. Like, you look good off the court and everything, but...
It's tanning. He's tanning too much.
Yeah.
His eyesight is...
No, it's when you lift that, like, tanning bed thing.
Oh,
It's
you think that's what it is?
Yeah, because
Those
he's
are
shooting
pretty-
his layup like this,
Yeah.
and that's probably how you gotta lift the tanning bed, right? I don't hit the tanning bed,
Yeah.
you can tell by my complexion.
Clearly, I don't either. Alright.
But Pete, you're looking a little bronze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe on the fishing boat too much, reeling in too many fish or something. But
So, why do you have Dubset at 5?
Dubset to me is like a hit or miss team. They're right on the playoff brink, in my opinion. They have a whole army on their team. It's like if one guy goes down, they got like 40 other guys that like want to get in the game.
But that hurts
They didn't
them.
make any roster cuts on that team.
No.
Like, it's like White Plains High School basketball plus all the kids who didn't make White Plains High School basketball team. Yeah, but what they did against Patrick Chewing really impressed me. Really, really did. You guys played hard. You made big shots. You were down. You came back, and you guys played as a team. And if you could do that for the rest of the season, I have a feeling they can rattle off like a nice 3-game win streak and put themselves in a position to be a playoff team, which they are right now, in my opinion, on the 5 spot. They got a good team. They got their guy down low, their big guy, 27, blonde hair, Mosley, something like that. Everybody got blonde hair on that team.
Yeah.
My guy Nick Leone, you were gonna get on the interview zone shout out, but then your guy Chris, C-State, he got on there, he had a good game, so shout out to you.
Yeah. Again, like I said, when it comes to Dubset, you just don't know what you're gonna get.
I know but I think we're gonna get the good from them coming forward.
I mean, and you ran into a good team tonight, Dynasty.
Yeah, Dynasty.
But I don't know. I don't know. You guys.
But the Bombers,
The first
man,
2 weeks really hurt
killing
you.
me, man.
Yeah.
To hear him have you at 5 and me have you at like 7, sad. Let's go. Let's
Alright,
move
so
on.
are we at number 4?
Number 4.
Number 4. Here we go. I actually forgot who I put. Who did I put?
I got mine.
Alright.
What are you writing? A book over there? You writing a novel like you
Alright,
say?
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Pat
Patrick Chewing. Yes.
AKA Blind Brook High School in the house.
Listen, was that the first one we've agreed on?
I think so, man.
All right.
Let's make it true. Nah, it's like,
Because the top three could definitely change.
oh, my top three is crazy. Patrick Chewing, man.
Patrick Chewing, new to the league, young, but a lot of experience.
This is the number 4 spot, right?
Yes.
So right now, we both have you in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, again, here look, Dubset. You beat Patrick Chewing, but again, you still haven't shown me anything. Patrick Chewing lost while you somehow were peaking, or like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you just brought it that game.
Yeah.
Patrick Chewing
But Chewing,
looks good.
point guard.
Sam Adler.
Is that their
Sam
point guard?
Adler, yeah.
He came in the gym tonight not playing because his back hurts.
That's a good point.
His
He'll
back
bounce
hurts.
back, come on, man.
That's what you say, but one little nudge in the back.
This isn't-
Anybody watching this video, that's why you gotta watch the video. We got the inside scoop. I don't think anybody else saw him come out and tell me his back hurts.
Listen.
You don't tell the guy who runs the thing that his back.
Man, listen. Who ran the point today for them?
The other guy, number 7.
Big guy.
No.
Big kid, lefty.
Oh, Babbitt?
Yeah. He ran the show.
Babbitt had a good game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
They're beatable. And they're aggressive, man. Brennan, come on, man. They
Listen,
want to keep you in some games.
This isn't an argument. They play well together. They play smart. They play under control. They know each other's game. There's chemistry already there that's been built for the past 10
we
years.
saw that the other night. They all
Right.
go to bat for each other.
And they have balance. They have Brennan, a monster down low. Again, he adds that inside presence, and he can play with his back to the basket. You know, having that body really is going to come into play come playoffs.
Can he do that against the Kraus?
I mean, who can?
Hey, can he do that against
But
Robert
he's a body.
Massachusetts?
He's a body. He's a big body that had. It's not Tim Munch going against Adam Krause.
I don't know how.
Brennan is a true center.
Well,
He's
I
going
think
to go
it'd be a
against
good
another true
program,
center.
but I don't know if it ain't no New Rochelle. They're not,
No.
they're not going out
Hey,
on the
listen.
corner late at night.
No. But
It's like slang, and they're living a
listen,
cozy life in Black
they're
Rock.
good. You're definitely, I feel, playoff team. You are definitely in there. Now, whether you stay at 4 or number 2, 3, I don't know.
Maybe they
Maybe
go 5.
even 1.
Maybe they go 5.
Maybe even
Maybe
1 if they
Dubset
see
wants that
Massive
spot
down the
All right,
road.
let's move on. Patrick Chewing, you guys, you're not Neuro. You're not. I'm Neuro. You know, you're gritty. You got that grit. Maybe a game to push them in the playoffs.
They're not about that life.
They're not about that life.
All right, so number
Trey.
3.
Trey. Are we agreeing again? I peeked over your shoulder.
McBuckets! All right, McBuckets, number 3. I'll be honest with you. Going into tonight, you were my 5th team. Bombers were my 3rd. I really like the Bombers.
McBuckets was my 7th.
But the way you won today, Matt Muller, however you want to say your name, beast.
Yeah.
Beast.
Yeah.
It was like, I literally was doing a play-by-play.
Who's their big guy who wasn't there tonight?
Tommy Merrick.
Tommy Merrick wasn't even there.
Yeah, McBuckets has what they need. They
They
have
got size.
They got scores.
Justin Craig played out of his mind.
Justin Craig had 22 in the first half tonight against Bombers.
I know
And
this
then-
is a
and then-
recap. You haven't been playing great, but tonight you went on like a 12-0 run yourself. I'll call you missed the first half because you do it all in the first half, bro. You're too busy worrying about maybe
getting traded.
maybe getting traded.
Dropped.
You're on the block.
All
You're
right.
lucky the trading deadline passed because
Yeah.
you were about to get shipped
Hey,
off.
word on the street is McBuckets could be falling apart. Could be. Justin, you better watch out. Doug,
I think made his first 3 of his
Doug,
career tonight or something.
yo.
Just kidding. Last season you were solid, but this season I don't know. I think your age is showing. I think
Yeah. I mean,
your birthday came and you aged.
listen, I like McBuckets. I think they play really well together. Again, Matt Muller was a beast. I was literally saying, all right, defensive rebound, Matt, assist to Justin Craig, offensive rebound, Matt, kick to Matt. I mean, you were all over the stat sheet tonight. You were like
Solid. He's
Mr.
got good
Energy.
energy,
It's
yeah.
like you had a Red Bull.
He goes coast to coast. Like he loves that coast to coast.
Yeah,
move.
seriously,
He gets a rebound down low. Don't even put your hands up to try and get the ball. He's taking it.
And
coast to
Matt,
coast.
you're a big. but you run the floor so well. You're like, you could face up, you could go off the dribble, like you could create. You are a matchup problem.
I think you got a mower.
I like Matt. I like Matt, man. Yeah, listen, Mike Egan, bloody today.
Yeah.
Had like, in a span of 6 minutes, was all over the place. Assists, offense rebounds. Like, he was just, if we see more of that from Mike Egan, McBuckets is trouble.
I know.
They're trouble for anyone.
And they started off, it didn't look good. It didn't look promising in the beginning of the season.
No.
It's tough because we just saw the games tonight, so it's like that's what's fresh in our mind. But a couple weeks ago, McBuckets wasn't that great. And they looked, I had them 7 until tonight, and I did some flip-flopping with the Bombers because the Bombers don't look great, and McBuckets looked awesome tonight.
Yeah, McBuckets, you looked good. That's why I have you at number 3.
Yeah.
All right,
Justin.
So we're on to our top 2. Ready? Here we go.
Top 2.
Ready?
No, but I haven't read it yet.
This guy writes journals over here.
You gotta show love to my guy in a second. Number 2.
Number 2.
Massacoastal!
I'm done.
Massacoastal. Dynasty? Come on, bro.
Are you
First off, Derek Jeter. Respect.
Are you serious?
Massacoastal. Massacoastal should be way further down on my list, too. With AJ leaving, a.k.a. the Steve Sherwakins. That's your whole team. That's everybody. That's all they got. And it featuring their solo album featuring Adam Krause, who's solid.
Listen,
You're number 2.
this has gone past a joke. All right.
They're number 2.
Here's the bottom line.
They almost lost to
is-
free agency tonight.
Yo, you have your ups and downs, but they're still undefeated.
Quinto and the boys almost
Forget it.
beat
Listen, they went 8-0 during the regular season, won the playoffs, won the championship. They've won 4 or 5 straight now.
Don't tell me
They're
what you've done for me
15
lately.
and 0. They're 5 and
What
0
have
is
you-
what you've done for me lately. They
With not
haven't
impressive victories.
lost.
Not impressive at all. Bombers almost got him. And then free agency, dude?
Yeah, I
And
don't know.
AJ's gone?
Well, here's the deal with
And I got a scoop on the team, man. I'm
Listen.
not gonna say who, but
Here's-
they're saying it's not the same. And this is my problem with Massacoastal, I'll tell you real fast. They always start off in a big hole. They start off going down 12. Steve doesn't get it going until he really feels like he's got to get it going, you know? And usually it's worked. But there's new teams in the league, there's new players in the league, and it might not cut it. And in the Bombers, he started coming on late, but then at the end of the game, he had like 3 straight turnovers. And then the next game,
I think tonight he had like 10
who did they
turnovers.
play when we kept? Who did they play last week?
Pippen.
Pippen ain't easy. He had like 5 turnovers. Steve, you're a little turnover prone.
Maybe playing out of position?
Maybe playing out of position, and now with AJ gone, you got to do even more. So do you start making some more turnovers? I don't like Massacoastal. I've never really liked them, and I don't like him even more now with AJ gone. Steve, you're phenomenal, but I don't think you can carry that much. I don't think you can carry him to the. Prove me wrong. I don't think you can carry him to a chip again.
All right,
Adam Krause, I don't think.
So that's your reason for number 2. My reason for Dynasty number 2 is I'm really impressed with their team. Now again, they're another team that doesn't really have size,
That's a surprise.
but they have like, I don't know what it is about you guys. I really don't. But like Sherrod, you know,
He's a new player.
you're a totally different player, man. Like we joke about it, like you know your role on the team, and you know what it is. Maybe you don't know your role on the team, but you've definitely taken a back seat.
Yeah.
And you think, hey, if I'm open, I'll shoot it,
He's
but
the
I'm not
Dwayne
forcing.
Wade.
You know what it is? He doesn't feel he has to.
Yeah. He's
Now,
got other playmakers.
With the addition of Mike Smalls, which was honestly maybe one of the biggest pickups in the entire league, you know, because he's athletic as hell. He's really good.
And we learned tonight he's
He
like
can
37
lock
years
up.
old.
He can lock up. Yeah, he's 37. He can lock up the guys. He could just score. He can handle the ball. Then you have
But easy on Dynasty, all right? Okay, you got
No,
him as
but then
number
you have
2.
a-
I
you
haven't
have a
even
deal?
made my number 1 yet.
you have a deal. who's like, honestly, I love his game. I really, really like his game. And truthfully, it kind of reminds me of my game. Like, he could shoot, he could go to the basket, he could score, he's solid. Listen,
Easy on your horn over
listen,
there, buddy. No one's seen this guy play before, man. All this talk, I've been
Google me.
2 seasons
Google
now.
me, all
I've
right?
seen him take a couple
Leave me
jump
alone.
shots, and all I hear is clang, bro. That's why the rim's messed up. You out here shooting early. You wasn't let me shooting in the gym.
You're right. Listen, I just think Dynasty.
This guy
again,
throwing plugs in for himself on number 2
I am not throwing plugs. I'm actually giving props. Shut up.
It reminds me of myself.
I like his game. His game reminds me of my game, and I like it. How can I not like my own game?
That's crazy.
Right? You're
That's
a massive
crazy.
hater, and by the way,
Oh, we're lucky you're not in this league, 'cause I would be
don't ever listen. Don't ever go to Massacosta for dinner.
I know,
All right? You're
I
gonna
know.
get food poisoning.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
Listen. So
Gee, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
I can't bring my girl.
You can't bring anyone
Damn
there. You are officially
Unless maybe I'll
banned
switch it to
from Massa.
Can I have the number 1?
No,
and then
you're done.
Maybe get some free food.
Dynasty, I like you. You looked terrible to begin the season because the first game of the season,
You didn't have Mikey Smalls.
we almost had to forfeit. It was like, Chirag, your roster was in shambles. You didn't know, I don't even think you knew who the hell was on your
Yeah.
team. But bottom line is, you got it together, you play well together. I just like it. I think it's a really good, athletic, quick team. You know what you can do and what you can't do. And,
All right, let's go number 1.
I mean, here we go. I mean, I'm going to write it so you can see. Alright? I hope I do this right. And somewhere there's another A. Massa.
Dynasty. Numero uno.
This is absurd to even talk about. It's crazy that you even think they're number 1. They have not proven anything.
They haven't
just
proven anything,
yet.
but
Alright.
right now, they are the number 1 best team in this league. And you know what it is? Mikey Small's game sort of reminds me of
Not
I think
yourself.
my game, you know, it's shifty, it's elusive, it's quick, it's explosive, it's smooth, it's got a jump shot, it's got take you to the basket,
He's got a mouth on him too.
it's got a mouth on him, it's got a
Likes to talk
crossover.
trash.
Dynasty. Mikey Small's games reminds me of myself. Oh, but I'm not gonna go there. I don't want to be.
Listen.
Dynasty, Chirag, new player. Dwayne Wade of the team took the back seat, is letting other people get in their limelight. My guy Aziz,
I'm sorry.
Adil is the truth. He's streaky, but we're going off of what we've seen. They are the number 1 team in this Westchester bracket right now. And they could win the championship. I won't go and say they will, I'll say they could. Because anything's
They
possible.
have zero answer for Adam Krause. The only interesting thing that could affect Massa and Dynasty is Steve Sawaka and Mike Smalls.
Mikey Smalls
Because
could
I
lock
would
down Steve.
imagine Mike is going to match up against Steve. And that would be a very good matchup. And taking nothing away from Steve, Steve will still find a way to get a shot off.
Oh,
but
yeah.
will it be as
The
easy
loss
as
of
it's
AJ
been,
hurts
or
them.
like, I just think it's going to be, Steve's going to be going up against a guy that he hasn't seen at all here.
Yeah, I
Forget
know.
about anywhere else. Here, in this building, Steve has not seen anyone
Krause
with
gets
the
tired
athleticism
too.
of Mike Smalls.
Krause gets tired.
Yeah, that's a good point too, but
They only come with 4 or 5 guys every week.
no, they'll be ready for playoffs, come on.
Let's see. Jimmy. Oh, you're too busy selling too many memberships, pushing
Maybe.
that pen maybe because your layups and jump shot ain't working, bro. Your fingers are too strong.
Brett has been playing his butt off. Like, Brett's a warrior, man.
Yeah, he's tough.
Pepe has been shooting way better. Listen,
I think they're
again,
overperforming. They're overperforming.
I've never given Massa their props, but the role players are now becoming players.
No.
Forget about roles.
No.
They're playing, man.
I'll give a team credit where credit's due, but Steve puts that team on his back. You take away Steve, and their free agency. No offense, free agency.
Listen, they also have Chris Greco, who you guys haven't seen yet play, but I've played with him. He's a point guard, true point guard.
Here we go again. He
Listen, all he needs to do is play one game. That's it, and he's qualified for the playoffs, which Mass is going to make to the playoffs.
But Dynasties got my guy Ben Cantor, Edgemont kid, smart, fundamental, takes charges, does everything you need to do. He could take a charge in a playoff game that'll send him to the championship. He'll make a free throw in the championship game to win it. He's that type of player. He's always just there doing the right thing. You know, you look down, you're doing stats, and a stat guy say, who made that last play? Oh, that was Cantor. He's that guy. He's that guy. If Mikey Smalls changes a little bit and starts to trust his teammates, this is the team. This is the team. Dynasty. Let's go.
Listen, I'm done. We're done. Power rankings, 9 through 1. Love them or hate them. Prove us wrong.
Bombers, bro.
Dub set.
Come on.
Get into the top 4. Bombers. Get
Prove
into the
me
top
wrong.
4. It's going to be an interesting remaining
Pippin.
5 weeks of
You
the
got
season
AJ.
to
Let's
see
go.
who places in the playoffs. Top 4 teams advance.
Dub set.
It's gonna get crazy.
Just fall back from EDC for a weekend, man, and just focus in the gym. Relax. Let's go.
Ultimate Hoops. James Mooney.
Corey
Chesterton. We out.
Peace.